It's time for round 2 of Battle of the Banks with Nickels. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and if you recall, we're doing a Bank Battle Box with Nickels series as well. And in the first round, Wells Fargo and Chase tied with B of A coming in last. Now, no bank really ran away with it. We only found one silver out of all 3 boxes, no buffaloes, and not a lot of good old coins, except we did find quite a bit in the Wells Fargo box. That being said, I'm curious to see how round 2 goes. And to kick it off, since Chase and Wells Fargo tied last time, we're going to set the tone with Bank of America and see if they can redeem themselves after really giving us the only silver, but not much of anything else. As you know, I always check my boxes to make sure they're circulated. All 3 are, and I did not see any enders on the top side of this box or on the first row of those boxes. So we'll begin the hunt with this first one right here, and hopefully it's an old one. It's a good sign for B of A when I pulled out that first roll and I checked the other side, and I think we got a 1950 something ender. Maybe a 1952. Let's see what we got in this roll. The ender was a 1952. 52 Philadelphia. On the board with the first find. Roll number 7, gonna have our first 40s nickel of the box, and it is a 1940 Philadelphia. Roll 8, another 40s nickel here. 1941 Denver. Roll number 11, we got a 1949 Denver nickel. Roll 15, a 1946 Denver. Same roll, another 46, Philadelphia. Roll number 28, we're going to have a 1947, San Francisco. Roll 34, got another 40s nickel here, and this one's another 1949, Philadelphia. Roll 45 of the B of A box, and we are going to get another 40s nickel in the box, a 1948. Denver. First one of that year. I'll have to make some room for it. Roll 46. Gonna have a 1946. Philadelphia. Well, we finished hunting that B of A box, and it's gonna end up being a decent box for early Jeffersons. We got 9 from the 50s, 9 from the 40s. We did get 4 2009s, and I kept this shaved coin because it's almost like it's a little bit holographic. The way that it was done, it catches the light and makes a little bit of rainbows. So it's different. Kind of cool. We're going to hold on to it. Again, not a lot of finds. No silver, no buffaloes. Nothing great. No airs, no varieties, no planchets, no proofs. You name it. But we did have 23 finds. And that's a little below average, but not by much. It's probably not going to be the Chase or Wells box, but you never know until we get in those boxes. Let's jump into Chase next. Roll number 7 on the Chase box. Got our first 40s nickel here. It is a 1947 Philadelphia. Found a couple of 50s and a couple of 09s already, so that's a pretty good start. Roll number 11, another 40s nickel and another 1947. This one's a Denver. Roll number 18, guys. Towards the end of the roll, we've got a beat up 1939. But could it have a mint mark? It doesn't. It's a 39p, so not a key date, but still a 30s nickel. Can't get mad at that at all. Roll 27. Gonna have another 40s nickel here. It's a 1948 Philadelphia. Roll 35, guys. And look what we got showing. Looks really toasty. So getting a date off this buffalo might be impossible. Can't see if it has a mint mark because it's worn there. I don't think it does. Does it have a date? I might be able to get a date off that. I'm thinking that's 1920 or 1930. We'll have to look at it under the loop. See if I can get a date off that. I'll be right back. That's probably the best look you're going to get at it. It's very hard to see, but I believe it's 1920. And it's going to be hard to explain it to you, but that big dash right here in the middle is probably the middle of the 0, and I believe that's a 2 right in front of it. So I believe it's 1920. You can kind of see it there if you focus in on it. No reason to nickel-date it because it's a pretty common buffalo nickel. And I'm going to assume it's a 1920 just off of what I can read. Could be a 1930, but I think it's a 1920. And I'm fairly certain under the loop I didn't see a mint mark. So I'm going to call it a 1920 Philadelphia. If I decide to nickel-date it for whatever reason, we'll fill you back in, but that's looking a lot like a 1920. Still, we've got a buffalo in the box. Roll 36, guys. Very next roll after the buffalo, and check it out. Another 1939. Will this one have a mint mark? Nope. But another 30s nickel. Roll number 40, and we have a 1941 nickel facing me. 41 Philadelphia. Roll 41, another 40s nickel, and this one is a 46 Philadelphia. So that guy slides in right here. Roll 47, and I got a nickel I don't find too often. A 1942 non-silver. Out of Denver. We'll take it. Good find. Okay, so we finished hunting that chase box. We ended up with only 2 2009s, but we did get 6 in the 40s, 11 in the 50s, 2 1939s, and a buffalo. And I believe it's a 1920 Philadelphia. Not a monster box. We didn't get any silver. We didn't get any foreigns. And we only got a couple of 09s. But still, anytime you can score a couple of 30s nickels, a 42, and a buffalo, you can't get mad at that. Wells Fargo's got its work cut out for it. Can it beat this chase box? Roll number 12. Got our first 40s nickel of the box. It's a 1948 Philadelphia. Also found a 52 Philadelphia, as well as an 09. Same roll. 1947 Philadelphia as well. Roll 15. Another 1948 Philadelphia. Been a slow box. We're on roll 29, and we're finally going to get another 40s nickel here. And it's just another 48 Philadelphia. So only 4 in the 40s, 5 in the 50s, and 109. Roll 32. Another 1948 Philadelphia. Roll 37. We got another 40s nickel, and it's actually a different year. 1949 S. Semi-keyed 8 and in pretty decent shape. We'll take it. Good find. Same roll as that 49S, guys, and I missed the edge, but we've got a silver here, and it's got a Denver mint. Be nice if it was the 43D. It's a 45D, but guess what? We've got our first silver of the 3 boxes. We'll take it. Not letting us down. Maybe there's some more. Well, we finished on that box of nickels from Wells Fargo, and you know, we finished up with, what is this, 8 from the 50s, 6 from the 40s. We did find a silver war nickel, which is always good in 3 2009s. Don't think it's enough to take first place, but let's get the numbers into the stat sheet and see which bank won. All right, guys, round 2 of the nickel box series went to Chase Bank once again. It tied Wells Fargo in round 1, but it took the points in round 2 with 32, 24 for Wells Fargo, and 26.5 again for B of A. So the overall leader once again is Chase Bank. It's also won the first 2 rounds. Again, it's only round 2 of 10. We've got a long series to go. But right now, Chase seems to be doing the best, which is a good news for me because I use them the most for my nickel boxes. Hopefully you enjoyed this Battle of the Bank nickel series this time. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.